Awesome. I'm going to pass it over to Song just for a quick welcome.
Hey, thank you very much, Brooke. Hey, good to see so many of you on this call today for this info session. Um, I know finance is always a big issue. I know a couple of the names on here because I've spoken to you guys before. Uh, Please listen to the info session today by Brooke and her team because it'll be extremely helpful for you in trying to figure out how you can minimize the amount of work you have to do to pay for your tuition as well as other costs. This will allow you to complete your degree and go on to a company. And if the company happens to be one of our partner companies with this 0% loan specifically for the College of Engineering, it will be like getting a bonus as you sign up because the company will pay for your loan. So pay attention, and I would write down a lot of questions and ask the three, Brooke, Exie, and Heidi questions and get all the answers you need. And then when you do, they'll give you a way to get in touch with me for further information. Anyway, all the best and hope your semester is going well. All yours, Brooke.
Great. Thank you so much, Song. Okay, so we're here to learn about the Hawaiʻi Renewable Learning Fund and tell you more about what it is and some of the terms that apply. So the Renewable Learning Fund is an innovative new loan program that we've designed in close collaboration with the University of Hawaii College of Engineering, and it's funded by the Castle Foundation and other local foundations to help students affordably finance their college education and secure quality jobs in Hawaii. There's a few key features that make this program unique. Firstly, and perhaps most excitingly, the loans are 0% interest and no fees. This means that you would never pay back more than the starting balance of your loan. So for example, if you borrow $10,000, you would never pay back more than $10,000. Secondly, these loans are what we call outcomes-based, meaning that repayment is tied to certain outcomes being achieved. For example, if you do not earn at least $50,000 per year after you graduate, you may be eligible for an income-based deferment of your loan payments once you provide relevant documentation to your loan servicer. And during this approved deferment period, your monthly payment obligation would only be $0. The program is also partnering with Hawaii-based engineering firms that are looking to hire and retain skilled local talent. And these partners will be offering a student loan repayment assistance benefit. So if you accept a role with one of these preferred employer partners, they will actually help you pay down your student loan. So far, 3 employers have signed up and they're listed on our website, and we will continually add more to that list. Finally, any loan payments, repayments that you or your preferred employer make are recycled back into the program and essentially paid forward to support future College of Engineering students. These loans are currently available for this academic year, and juniors and seniors at the College of Engineering are welcome to apply. So who is eligible for this loan program? So to qualify for the Renewable Learning Fund, you must meet all of the following criteria. Be within 2 years of graduation from any undergraduate program at the College of Engineering. Be a permanent resident of Hawaii with a permanent mailing address. Be a U.S. citizen, permanent resident, or have DACA or temporary protected status. Be 18 years or older or an emancipated minor, and qualify as low income, which for this program we've defined as having a family income below 75% of the state median family income for the past 12 months. And to help you figure out what that is, we provided a table here that lists out what is 75% median income per family size. And you can refer to this table, which is also included in the information on our website, when applying for this program to decide if you might be eligible. In terms of some of the loan features, digging down into the details a bit more, for the loan size, you can borrow a minimum of $2,000 and a maximum of $15,000 per academic year, bringing you to a total maximum of $30,000 over 2 years if you apply in both your junior and senior year. The exact loan amount that you apply for will depend on your remaining cost of attendance, which is defined by the university, after grants and scholarships have been applied. And we want to reiterate that this program should not be replacing any free money that you are eligible for. The loan is designed to supplement any remaining need that you have after you've received grants and scholarships. As we mentioned before, it is a 0% interest loan. And in terms of repayment, starting 3 months after you graduate or withdraw from the undergraduate degree, you would begin to repay your loan through fixed monthly repayments based on your loan size for up to 5 years. There is no payment required while you are still in school or for the 3 months immediately after you exit the program, which we refer to as a grace period. Also, as we mentioned previously, some of the outcomes-based features include a minimum income threshold. So if you're not earning more than $50,000 a year after you graduate, you can apply for a deferment of your loan during which you will not have to repay anything. Wanted to make a quick note about replacing federal loans or other loans you might have taken out that you may want to swap out for this interest-free loan. If you want to replace your federal loan, you have 30 days after the federal loan is dispersed to request a change. So for example, if a student has accepted a federal loan for $10,000, which will be broken up into 2 disbursements, if the first disbursement of $5,000 took place on August 20th, you have until September 19th, which is 30 days later, to request a change to that first disbursement. After September 19th, if you still have a future disbursement, say for example, $5,000 that will be dispersed in January, you can still request changes to that disbursement. And you can request those changes by reaching out to your financial aid office once you've been approved for this loan, and further instructions are provided on our website. Disbursement dates vary for federal loans, so please check the disbursement dates for your particular loan. Please bear in mind when applying for the Renewable Learning Fund loan, apply for a loan amount that will cover any anticipated changes that you might make to your financial aid package. Once you apply for this loan program, the amount that you apply for cannot be increased afterwards unless you reapply. So to save you doing that, if you anticipate you might be able to change up some of your federal loans, please bear that in mind when applying for the loan amount for this program. If you have any private loans that you might be looking to swap, you will have to refer to those individual loan agreements with your private lender to see if there is any period that is still available to you to request changes or to cancel that loan. Okay, so now that we've learned more about how the program works, we can run through a few examples of how this might play out in practice. So student A borrows $4,000 to finance their junior year and an additional $8,000 in their senior year. Their total loan amount when they graduate will be $12,000, and they'll owe a fixed monthly payment of $200. So that's $12,000 divided by 60 months in the 5-year repayment period, bringing their repayment amount per month to $200. When they graduate and find a job, it only pays $45,000 per year. So since that's below the minimum income threshold, student A can apply for an underemployment deferment, and their monthly loan payments will be $0 until their earnings increase above $50,000 per year. Student B borrows $15,000 to finance their senior year and has a fixed monthly payment of $250. They graduate with a job earning $80,000 per year with a preferred employer. The company will cover student B's monthly loan payments for the duration of their employment. So if you remain employed with that employer for 5 years, student B's loan is paid in full by the company. Student C borrows $15,000 to finance their junior year and another $15,000 for their senior year. So they take out the maximum amount that they're eligible for from the loan program. The total loan amount when they graduate will be $30,000, and they'll have a fixed monthly payment of $500. They find a job on the mainland that pays $85,000 per year. Since that's well over the minimum income threshold, student C will repay their monthly loan out of pocket until the terms of the loan are satisfied. Okay, so now that you learned about the loan and if you may be eligible and what the terms are, and you're thinking that you'd like to apply, here are the steps that you can follow. Please first complete a FAFSA if you haven't already done so to ensure that you're utilizing all grants and scholarships that you qualify for. After that, you can complete an intake form that we'll use to assess if you meet the eligibility criteria that we listed out. The link to the intake form is available online, and we'll also share it with you after this meeting. Once you are deemed likely eligible for the program, you'll be invited to schedule a meeting with Song to discuss if this program is right for you. Once you make that decision, Song will provide you with the link to the loan application, and then you'll be able to apply for the loan. In the blue box below, we've included some of the information that you might start to prepare in anticipation of doing that loan application. And it mostly applies to standard information you'd need for a loan application, such as identification documents, bank account, mailing address, that type of thing. All right, so that brings us to the end of the scheduled slides, and now we can open it up for questions.